Oh, welcome. Welcome today to a channeled message. What does your spirit guides, what does your angels, your ancestors, God, the Mother, the Father, whoever, what does the divine have to say to you? Michael, Archangel Michael, piercing through pain, the silent fire, Cashapp, and Metatron, the creative matrix. So you got a spirit friend here, spirit friend, teammate, soul family member, Casil, sacred lamentation. So this could be external to you, like this could be somebody else, but what's going on within is the combination of Archangel Michael, number 22, and Archangel Metatron, number 21. And this Archangel Metatron energy is very genius. This part of you connects the dots. This part of you sees how everything aligns perfectly, sees the math in the universe. And Michael, this Michael part of you is extremely emotional, extremely sensitive. So one part of you, or this could be another person, is not as sensitive, not as emotional, but finds great joy in creation, in the beautiful tapestry of the universe. While Michael is on a journey of self. It's like this is the external within and the internal within. The God without and the God within. So the Michael within us is this warrior within, this emotional warrior trying to find purpose in this life, trying to find something to be passionate for. And these two parts of you are coinciding right now. You guys help each other out. Because when Michael is too sensitive and is feeling like nothing is worth it, nobody understands him, it's like Michael could get to a state where he's so incredibly sensitive, but he doesn't know why. He doesn't know what for. He longs he longs so heavenly. He longs for heaven, but he doesn't know he's not quite sure what he's longing for. And when he turns to Metatron, he remembers the infinite nature of the universe. And there's a side of the universe that is not so emotional based. and it's more creative based. So these two energies together create something special. Sacred lamentation. Suddenly, the emotion you're feeling is working for you. The emotion you're feeling is the greatest heavenly gift. Because now you see how it weaves into everything, and you see that that emotion is the source, it's the center. That emotion is the center of the universe. So to see Michael, when Michael sees Metatron, he actually gets empowered. He remembers who he is. He remembers his power. He remembers that he is the center. When he sees Metatron, he's like, oh, my energy is the most important. My emotional nature is my gift. And then Metatron also gets healed because it gives him permission to feel what he's feeling. Because he just goes around, Metatron just goes around being this creative force in people's lives. This energy of extreme focus. And he's healing people effortlessly. He's guiding people on their path. But sometimes he could get into a state where it's like, what am I doing this for? So when he sees Michael, it gives him permission to feel what he's feeling. And this is all happening in silence. Silence is the power here. Silence is the fire. So this applies to what's happening within. It applies to friendships, family members, lovers, everything I just said. This is the story of the masculine stepping into his power, stepping into his dual nature. Embracing his duality. Beautiful. Anything else? 5 of Swords. In the world. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. And Page of Daggers. The Magician. Justice. And Judgment. Wow. Justice and Judgment coming out right after each other. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. 9 of Wands. So, okay. There's There's this sly, dark witch energy who felt that they have Seven of Pentacles. This person, a feminine energy, a dark feminine energy, a feminine energy with a lot of masculine in them. This person thought that they have the ability to pierce you. This person thought that with their cleverness, this could be an air sign, they thought that with their cleverness, they could stab you right where it hurts. And you were like, okay, that's actually hilarious that you thought that would work. So I'm gonna move on from that because you're in the world energy. So Spirit just wants to let you know that you're in the right for cutting this person off. And you're in the world energy. You connected to an extraterrestrial being, maybe, for some of you. I've never said that. This could be serious energy. And yeah, basically you connected to the world. You became the world. You connected to this energy. You connected to God, your godlyhood. You connected to heaven. And this isn't just, oh, I'm in heaven. This is the heaven that you've accumulated over many, many lifetimes. It's like you picked up where you left off. And you connected to the light beings who you've been connected to for a very, very long time. So you got to heaven, you connected to your spirit guides, and you started celebrating. And you connected to a serious being, maybe, some type of being not of this world, who gives. They give insight. They give synchronicity. They nourish people. They give people abundance. They give people wealth. They give people guidance. And this helped you. This matched with you. This energy matched with your nature, with your godly nature. Because they too are godly. And they too have been godly. It's like they were you. They were the world in their world. But now they're doing this in other worlds. And yeah, that set you apart. That set you apart from your community. That set you apart from this betrayal you went through. That gave you your authority. That gave you the love that you deserve, because this person gifted you love. This energy gifted you love. Love far greater than any love you've ever experienced on this life. So it changed you. And it came in a beautiful way, in a way where you didn't have to do anything. It just happened. It chose you. So the energy that you're coming from, the energy that you've been around your whole life, they are still caught up in their old ways, still caught up in their old game, very confused, continuing to stick to their ego. It's like this energy, this could be many people, this energy, they're looking at you and they're like, they think they're being smart by thinking this. They're like, something's different about him. They're like, something's changed, but they're too shy. They're too caught up in their ego to even look at you. Like they're just looking over at you with their hat still over their eyes. Like their eyes are covered and they're looking in your direction. They're like, something's different. But they won't look at you. And if they just took off the hat and looked at you, they would be like, oh, no shit, something's different. Because they're like so caught up in their ego that they won't even look at you. And the reality of this situation is that you didn't just change. You did not just change. Something's not just a little different. You've expanded more than any human could possibly understand. You're this magician. You're this magician. And most people are used to seeing normal magicians, right? They're used to seeing somebody, they're used to seeing stars who still are within worldly standards. But you're something completely different. You're the world if the world is the universe. You're the magician beyond this universe. You don't come from one certain source. You don't limit yourself to that. So you are everything. And that is your justice, that is your judgment. Spirit is saying, go by your rules. You've been judged, you've been given justice. Now do what feels right for you when it comes to dealing with these people. Now you decide. You're not going by a book of morals. You decide how you go about this, but Spirit is recommending that you protect your shit. But protect it in the way that you would like to protect it. It's like you're protecting your stuff in a spiritual way. Not in a way that is physical. It's like it's not that you're hogging onto things. It's not that you won't speak certain truths. You could speak any truth you would like, but you could still be protective of your energy. And that's what you're doing. You're not completely allowing your energy to be stolen. Because Spirit wants you. 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Cups. Spirit wants you to move on. To not be nostalgic about this. To find the humor in it. That's why Spirit is talking about it. That is why Spirit is mentioning it. It's not out of being caught up in the past. It's out of not being troubled by the past. Being able to laugh about the past. Being able to observe the past. 10 of Pentacles. There's abundance in being able to observe the past. The past is now your tool. It's your come-up story. It's very important. Your past is still very important. But it's not important that you're nostalgic to it. Its importance is already stored. You're fine. Everything you need to know about it, you know. And you'll accumulate more wisdom about it, but it takes no effort. You don't need to dive into it. It is what it is. So, yeah. Spirit is saying move on from it. Move on from this energy that society has corrupted us with that we need to make a decision. Trying to shock us with decision making. And be this curious soul, be this curious adventurer. Spirit is saying, focus on adventuring. Have your eyes set on being an adventurer. And you got an adventure mate here. You have an adventure partner here who's just like you, who is also expanded beyond the universe. As a falcon is up there, or it could be a hawk. 2 hawks. You might be able to see it. Yeah, tell me about this relationship, Spirit. The Empress. Nice. Let's get into the relationship. Your adventure mate. Unfazed eternally. Anything you'd like to share, Spirit? Feed your dreams. Okay. Your partner wants you to feed your dreams. That is how you give to them. By getting lost in your dreams. Crisp. Okay. Crisp. This could be crisp music, crisp art. It's like your energy, your guys' energy is very clear. It's very crisp. It's very vibrant, but simple. So, your art probably sounds the same right now. It's very vibrant and simple and crisp. So, invest in that energy. Divine collaboration, yeah. So, whatever of your art feels crisp and simple and powerful, more powerful than the rest, and it could be the most simple, the most clear. That is this energy. Self-serve. It's a self-serving energy. It's a joyful, blissful, blue energy. Beautiful. So you guys are definitely artists. Sun sign. Sun sign. Your sun sign is relevant. Create like your sun sign. Create like your sun sign. Okay. Anything else? Trine, sextile symbiosis. Aquarius, collaborate. Okay. Opposition, confrontation. Okay. There's lessons to be learned from Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy is very similar to the energy I was just speaking about. The energy of being bigger than the universe. '11th house community. So you're collaborating with like-minded souls. You're collaborating with people who are this energy of being bigger than the universe. And you're also collaborating with those who aren't. You're also collaborating with those who confront your power. The tension that creates, the tension of opposition, you're using that too. That's your tool as well. And you're throwing both of this into the community, throwing both of this energy into your work. So, I feel like your lover, when you create with your lover, it's very crisp. but there's also other energies that you create with. And Spirit is saying that don't feel bad about that. It's like in an album, it's a better album if you have a wide range of vibes, a wide range of frequencies and emotion and energy. So have some songs that's crisp, have some songs that's special for you and your lover, Leo and Shine, and have some songs that reflect on the past and reflect on war and reflect on expansion. Have both, have all of it. It's all part of you. Shine. Yeah, that's some dope insight. Anything else? The positive power thought cards. The power thought cards. Express my creativity. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. I am at peace. All is well in my world. Nice. Thanks. Yeah, let's keep going. Any other messages, Spirit? Ten of Cups. You have everything you need. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. Three of Wands again, and Three of Cups again. The combination of Ace of Cups. The combination of celebrating on your own, celebrating as a creative, and celebrating with other energies. And Spirit is saying, sometimes you forget what you're gifted. Sometimes you forget how truly blessed you are. That your dreams have came true. So, you forget because you're curious. You forget because you're constantly looking to learn. But Spirit is saying, remember. Remember what you do for people. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Remember what you are for people. Remember that every word you speak heals people. And remember that you have what you seek. Ace of Pentacles and Death. Death of material attachment, which gives you everything, which gives you material wealth. Yeah. Final words here from Mary Magdalene. The messenger, the beloved. Liberation. Guardian angel. You have many guardian angels. And when you realize that, when you realize that you are just stacked with guardian angels, your perspective kind of shifts, right? You're like, oh, crucifixion, family. Interesting. Family crucifixion. Yeah, exactly. Your family are these guardian angels, and you were an example of going through crucifixion and feeling the deepest of deepest, darkest feelings of betrayal, of war, of opposition to who you are. And here you are, you still remain, still feeling your family, still loving your family. It's like, this is just, it's clear that the power of love and family is stronger than the rest. So, Gaia, yeah. Gaia is your guardian angel. I love you. God bless you. Bye.